How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'll take on all of you!
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the command grab. Uh-oh, falls short. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Well-timed command throw there. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Misses the drive impact. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? Reads them. The big play does it. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight!
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Not shy with the grab. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Gutsy play with the grab. Target locked and scoop. Sneaks in above. Reads the command grab. Was hungry for the grab. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Misses the grab. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Can't tech the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 2, experiencing burnout, closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight!
Hits him with a stop and pop. Just out of range for that throw. Impact's a no-go. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Punish is there with the drive impact. Really laying on the pressure. Lots of life to play with. Experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Looking to impress with this super. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Sandblast. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Connects with the throw. That throw deals good damage. Too slow. The Pale Rider's falling. Looking to put him 6 feet under with his falling.
Yo, you good?
Look at throw is denied. What a read. Holy. Punish counter sets the table. What's next? Oh my God, what a throw set. What's that off? Throws him. Amazing. Genius read with that throw escape. Player 1 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Doesn't set the throw. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. He hits him with a stop and vibe. Uses the target combo as a filler. Throws him. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. The drive parry was successful. Player 1 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Just out of range for that throw. Down to the wire.
Hey now, where you going?
Decides to spend the meter to open up for more chances. Takes a trip. Misses the drive impact. All right, what's coming up next? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Medium kick. Going a KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? That drive impact is blocked. You can block impact, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Player 1 chases them down. What'll happen? Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive gap. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive. Rising uppercut. The throw is denied. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Knockdown and KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Quick dash. Reversal. Jumps. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. What's that off? Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player cashes out on a triple J-Ride. Over in a flash. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Impact's a no-go. Forcefully closes the gap. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Burnout is triggered. Knockdown. Throws him. What's next? What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Misses the drive impact. Gotcha! You do not want to whiff an impact. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Jumps in, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will meet experiencing burnout. Player 1 gets a good spot to use the super. Serving him a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting. Oh, the throw connects. Both fighters planning something low heavy. Burnout activates. One player isn't. Genius read with that throw escape. This sets up what a finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Oh, nothing stops this train. Ooh, there's a side kick. Were they baiting them into that? It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. They push their way out of the corner. Does a good job escaping the corner. Player 2 can't use drive. This releases some big damage. Oh man, this is a scary range. And eats it. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Connects with the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so anticipated, that throw. The drive impact doesn't work. They are done. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This is gonna hurt. Breaks those shins. Reaches outward, hits them with a stop and pop. Misses the drive impact. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Will they try? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Both fighters planning something? Takes in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Brushes that off and keeps going. They both showed their hands a little bit. Heats it up with a combo into super. Yo, kicking off their facial features with the Hayoku. Will that super be the turning? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. The Dragon Last Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Connects with the throw. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Throws them. Oh God, this is tense. What's next? They were right to be on guard there. There's a burnout. There's a drive impact. What are they gonna do? Flatline them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. They return to center stage. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both are ready to pull the trigger and whiff. They're wide open. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. The low. A jump. Overhead. There's a drive impact. A real test of nerves here. They're in range. Oh my God, they just choked it up. They were sitting on their knees with this super art. Rattling it. Oh, it's enough. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Checks with a medium. Drives it back, misses. G-right kick for a mix-up. Will that drive impact get punished? You do not want to whiff an impact. Oh! The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Impact's a no-go. forcefully closes the gap. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Taking stock. Decides to meet them in the air. The super armor does its job. Life lead opens up. Great work finding the opening. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
Their spacing is so on point right now.
Burnout activates. Player 1 in there. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Absorbs the...
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Punish is there with the drive impact. Really laying on the pressure.
There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now.
Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick.
Bring in the heat.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to see.
In you ripper.
Player 2 has the disc and leaches some big damage. The throw is denied. And closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the jump in to start. The drive impact is denied. Ooh, does him dirty. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 has brushed that off. Drive impact misses. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Oh, we're going full first strike with a callback to Yokusen. This can lead to some big damage. And whips. They're wide open. What a finish. Player 2
gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Gotta do this. Come on.
Simple and clean.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shows the overhead. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Very solid corner switch. Combo with the target combo. Life lead opens up. Springs forward with the drive rush. Going in. Experiencing burnout. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 has charges forward. One shot is all both fighters need to go. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
Round 2.
Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Medium kick. Rushes that off and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure. Yo, put that away. Both fighters planning something? Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be it baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Knockout and... Both fighters are low on drive. Burnout activates. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. The drive's off the table. What else have they done? Closes the gap. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Catches them out. Oh, he stars out. Rasheed's gonna start stealing. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? They both hit the drive. What are they gonna do? Okay, drive run. Shoot their shot. Punish counter sets the table. The next touch may decide this round. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up. Flatline zone. Player 1
Gets the win in a convincing fashion.
it's time for that run back. They were expecting that drive impact. Got their eye on the air. Down to the wire. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big and they can hold your breath. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Takes a trip. Bops him with a target combo. The throw misses. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. The super armor does its job. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Great Desert Storm!
That's not gonna hit. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Smart play with the throw. Player in there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight!
Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art.
Sky high!
Player two had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive money. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Fires off a whirlwind. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Big, all the throw connects. Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown and player two adds a bit of OD spice there. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Arabian Cyclone hits the mark. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. The next with the throw. What now? He stars out. Rashid's gonna start stealing. What a finish! Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger!
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Simple and clean.
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Knockdown. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can take some big chances to do damage here. The throw is escaped. Brushes off the throw. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at KO? Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight!
Eagle spike!
Checks with a medium kick. Shows a medium kick. Lays down a whirlwind. Brushes that off and keeps going. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's the... Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Looking to impress with this super in your face with the SRK. Burnout activates. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious super art to show off what a THC and fighters can do for you. Whirlwind shot. Looking for a chance. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it absolutely relentless. Kick out of nowhere. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Out on top.
Fight! Round! Fight!
A jump? Drops that off. pumps the brakes on the impact. Fires off a whirlwind. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. The low. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Connects with the throw. What's next? Impact squash. The drive impact doesn't work. What are they gonna do? Side switch with backup. Changes the pace with the fireball. Clutch anti-air. Noticeable life lead is a couple dashes out the cage right there. Here comes, I called it!
Prepare for turbulence!
The super hit! It's gonna be enough to kill!
Picture
Perfectly planned, perfectly executed! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet! Let's believe it's time for that run back! Whirlwind shot! Hits them with a stopping bomb! Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Will this decision pay off for them? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Goes for the fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. From up above, KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Eagle Spike!
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Player 1 digs in deep to get that drive in. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Lots of life to play with, and full SA meters. What will they do? This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Brushes that off and keeps going. Finds the target. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Prepare for turbulence!
Will this be enough to kill?
And picture
And it's just enough. Solid beat on bars. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger!
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Oh, whiff the throw. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? Medium kick in there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Closes the gap. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Brushes that off and keeps going. Barely blocks the jump in. Super hard. Burnout activates. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the hits him with a stop and block. Looking to impress with this super. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one showed they are truly the best of the best. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Box him with a target combo. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 is just about out of drive out of that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Knockdown. Gets the jump in. Combo with the target combo. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Checks with a medium kick. They hit each other. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it out up close. Flushes that off and keeps going. Are we gonna see a comeback here? A super art? That's not gonna hit. KO! Player 1 is the last fighter standing.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown, down to the wire. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? And oh! Player 1, were they baiting them into that? Gets them. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Quick dashing. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Connects with medium kick. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Knockdown and max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score, experiencing burnouts. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Are we gonna see it closes it with a classic corner throw? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Misses the drive impact. The jump in catches them. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The impact gets blocked. Gets a good read on their opponent. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Hold your breath. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Still scrapping for control of the space. Both can end the round now, and the drive gate delivers the pain right to their doorstep.
They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Player 2 can't use any low heavy connected? Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Quick dashing. Oh, hits him with a stop and bop. Medium kick hits. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Doing some quick planning? They break things off to take a quick breather. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Finds the target. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Impact squat. Player 1 is gonna vert walls flat into the guard break. What now? Oh my god, what a throw set. Shoot their shot. Hit that with confidence. Break through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Quick sets up with the jump in. Hits him with a stop and bop. Battles them with a spinning bird kick. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be wrecks them. Goes to the air. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of low heavy. Scrambling, he connects with the throw. Amazing. There's a burnout. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. No, stunned on the wall. Oh, the throw connects. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving over, but it won't work. Ooh, put a little extra on that. Vintage. Burns out. There's no way they did that. Over nothing. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up. Are you kidding me? Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Backs them into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is just about out of drive, down to the wire. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Not so fast. Life lead opens up. This is the perfect range. Ah, burnout activates. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Closing moments of the match. One hit. Ooh, double KO. You don't see that every day.
Final round. Fight.
Anything off the smash?
Final round. Hits them with a stop and bop. It's a good spot to use the super.
Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
Bet that.
Good pressure behind them. There's a burnout. Yes, sir. More damage throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 drives and back misses. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? What a finish! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Simple and clean.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Whoa, hold on. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Throw whips. Opts for the throw. Trips him up. Player 1 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Air throw. Had their eye on the sky. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Well-timed corner switch. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw? They need to rely on their instincts here. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Neither fighter can use their drive boost. How will they close out the round? Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Quick dashing. Who's going to start things off? Hits them with a stopping block. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Digs in deep to get that drive in. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Smart play with the throw. Throw leaves them wide open. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
Rashid.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Brushes off the impact. Throws them to negate the block. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 with the life lead. Just out of range for that throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. I think both fighters want to keep an eye on their drive gauge and try to refill it whenever they can. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Low on life, but the burnout activates. The kick hits! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what lands a punish counter for the first hit. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Gets out of the corner. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. What'll happen here? Lays down a whirlwind. Jumps? What's the next move? Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Hits him with a stopping block. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
Prepare for turbulence.
Oh, you know what time it is? Altair's gonna take you for a ride. Can they create an opportunity? The drive impact doesn't work. Anticipated that throw. Holy! Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Sit down and shut up.
Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Throws him down. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. That's teaching you can't just throw out moves. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. had the radar up and running. Throws him. What's next? Checks him with a projectile. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Down to the wire. Picture perfect. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They just went for it with that super. Hits the air throw. This match will be decided on how they manage their super art gauges from here on out. Going on the offensive? Hold your breath. Experiencing burnout. Uses the target combo as a filler. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Closes the gap. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Brushes off the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Can they create an opportunity? Good decision with that throw. Okay, here we go. The drive impact doesn't. That jumping was expected. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Bring the heat.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That barely connected, but it still counts. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner, buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Takes a trip. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Long low attack hit. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Quick dash. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Takes the chance. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Medium kick hits. Scrapping it out up close. What'll happen here? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Closes the gap. Full SA meters. Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown and jumps. This is a flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chance. The drive impact doesn't work. Player, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Wrecks them. Player 1 holding off. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, the low kick hits. Throw tech. Spots the throw. Player 1 can't let them. Oh, putting the cherry on top. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
that.
Player 2 getting it all on the drive route. What a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.